Hello everybody, welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are doing very well today or tonight or whenever it is that you are tuning into this reading. Before we jump into the reading, just a few quick announcements. If you would like to book a personal reading with me or purchase any of my merch, you may do that through my website, earthyindigo.com, or you can shoot me an email. The information, all of that is listed in the description box below. Sorry for any background noise. My dog is in the living room with us. It is also a very, very windy day today. So my wind chimes, you might hear my wind chimes. And then I don't know if it will pick up, if the camera will pick up the wind, but it might. So hopefully no background noise is too distracting, and any messages that need to come through for you will still come through. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to come across it is when you are meant to hear these messages. This is also for all zodiac signs, so whatever zodiac sign you are, you can find messages for you within this reading. This is a general collective reading. It is not a personal reading, so not all of the messages will resonate with everybody who watches them, and that's totally okay. I do resonate with being a Lightworker, a Starseed, an Indigo, and a Divine Feminine, and I do pick up messages for those collectives. You do not need to resonate with those collectives in order to find messages within any of my readings, but I do pick up for those collectives. Do also keep in mind that I am not a lawyer, therapist, medical provider, financial advisor, nothing like that. So do always seek any and all appropriate professional advice for any of those areas or any areas in general. Do not make any drastic life choices based off of any advice given within this reading. So yeah, that's all that I have to say. All right, let's get into this. So we're going to do an energy check-in. Today we're going to take a look at the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, see where everybody is just currently on their own personal journeys. Do keep in mind when I say things like feminine and masculine, he and she, I am just talking about energies. I am an intuitive energy reader, and I do pick up on the energies. You can apply whatever gender you want to those energies. Do also keep in mind that we all have feminine and masculine within us. So you may resonate with both the masculine and the feminine, and that's also totally okay, because that could just be the masculine and the feminine within you. So this also does not have to necessarily be in connection with a divine partner journey, but it probably will be. So anyway, I have 3 decks. I have a lot actually, but we're going to start off with 3 tarot decks. So I have the Witch's Tarot, which we're going to use to get a card for both the feminine and the masculine. And then for both the feminine and the masculine, I have the Everyday Witches Tarot. For the feminine, we have the regular sized version, and then for the masculines, we have the mini version. I did also pull an animal spirit for both the feminines and the masculine, which we will get into first. And we have a bunch of other oracle cards, runes, and channel messages. So let's get into this. Okay, let's start off with this. I'm gonna try and give myself a little bit of room here. So actually, before we go into the tarot, I want to start off with the animals. So let's start with the Divine Feminine and see which animals came out for you. Now, I did do this with the intention to have it be an animal to represent where you are currently in your energies. So it may resonate for you with that. But then the messages as well may be helpful for you or applicable for you within your journey. Okay, so you have 2. The first one you have is Hummingbird, Miracles. It says, you are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. That's nice. It's good energy. Okay, and then we have B, Community. So some of you might be really busy, or you might do something in a community or within a community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Nice. I like that. That's very applicable for the Divine Feminine for shout. Oh, shout. All right, now let's get the Divine Masculine. We have Cats, Independence. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Wow. I like that. Some of you might have a cat. Okay, so now let's get into the tarot. So let's start off here with the Witch's Tarot. I did pre-shuffle as always, and I don't read reversals unless I feel called to do so. Okay, so let's get a card for the Divine Feminine. What's up with the Divine Feminine? Currently, where's their energy at? So we have the Three of Cups. So yeah, the Three of Cups with B community here. You could definitely be collaborating with people. You could be going, for some of you, going out with friends, meeting up with friends, having a good time. There's some celebration here. This could have something to do with work, but doesn't necessarily have to be the case. It could be, like I said, like family, friends, community. Some of you might be active in your community in some way. I feel like getting one more. Let's get one more for the Divine Feminine. Okay, let's get two more. So we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Moon. And the Moon landed on the Cat for the Divine Feminine. So for some of you, you might have somebody coming in here that is hidden from you. It might be a new connection that you don't know of or are not aware of. For others of you, there's a very passionate new endeavor. This could have something to do with work or finances, because my right hand is itching. And for me, that signifies like finances, money, those kinds of things. So this could have something to do with work. There could be some sort of like new passion project for some in regards to work. There could be something hidden about this or like mysterious. For others of you, this might take you down some sort of like a new path. I'm noticing the wolves behind her on the Moon card. So for some of you, there could be a pull to Odin. Others of you, there's kind of like this lone wolf type of an energy. I'm just really getting this sense of like starting off on a new journey. I feel like some of you are really starting off on a new journey. This could be making new connections. You could be, for some, this could be like a new job. It could be a new passion project. For some of you, this could have something to do with like online, like an online collaboration or like an online community maybe. Very, very cool for now. We shall clarify, because the Moon here is, I want to get more information on the Moon. Okay, so the Divine Masculine, where's the Divine Masculine's energy at right now? So we have, wow, we have the Fool and we have the Magician. So the Magician represents, for me, it is one of the, it can represent the Divine Masculine. The Magician is also Aquarius energy, and then the Fool would be Aries energy. So those could be significant here. It feels to me like the Divine Masculine is starting off on a new journey for sure. It's almost like they have everything set up and ready in front of them, and they're like ready to go. They're manifesting in newness for sure. Very interesting. Okay, cool. So let's put this one aside and let's get into some clarification. So let's clarify the Three of Cups for the Divine Feminine. Why is the Three of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? The Four of Wands, yeah. Definitely some celebrations. For some of you, this could be, if you are already in a connection, for some of you, this could signify like an engagement or some sort of like next step in the connection. It can even talk about marriages, but it's just really like a celebration and coming together. This could definitely talk about a divine partner or twin flame connection or journey if you resonate with that. This is very nice. There's like celebrations. For some of you, there could be some sort of an event. For some of you, I'm kind of getting this feeling where you might run into this Knight of Wands at some sort of an event. A Knight of Wands can be a player card, but it can also just be somebody who's like really passionate, somebody who I'm getting the sense of like they're not afraid to like go after what they want. That could be your energy, but I'm kind of feeling like for some of you, this could be somebody that you don't know that's coming in, and it just feels like maybe it's somebody that you do know, but you just don't know they're coming in. But for some of you, this could be somebody like completely brand new. But we shall see here. We do have fire energy. with the wand showing up, we have Cancer Pisces with the moon, and we have water energy with the Three of Cups. For the Divine Feminine, the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Wow. Okay. So for some of you, this could definitely be talking about a divine partner connection. You could be having your Emperor coming in here. You could meet them at some sort of an event. Like, you could run into them, or like maybe they, I don't know, maybe like your friends invite you somewhere and like you run into them or something like that. It's almost kind of like, I feel like it could be somewhere where there's like a celebration of some sort. I'm gonna put the Emperor back though. So why is the Knight of Wands here? Why is the Knight of Wands here? The Star. Ooh. Okay, so some of you could definitely be, I feel like some of you are very creative. You could do something, like you could have some sort of like a following. For some of you, I'm really feeling like it could be like online. It could be like on social media, or it could be on like something. I don't know. I just feel like it's like online. Like something that you do is seen. There's definitely like a balancing here. It's kind of like, I'm getting that feeling like from the Magician, you know, like as above, so below. There's definitely a balancing and a healing here. For some of you, it's almost kind of like maybe you've tapped into like a new passionate energy almost. Maybe it's like a new creative talent or a creative gift of some kind. Maybe you just started, like maybe you've always had it and you just decided to showcase it in some way, like show it off publicly to people. It's very nice. So the Star is Aquarius energy. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. So I was feeling the Magician for sure, as above, so below. So you and the Divine Masculine are reflecting energies here, or reflecting. I mean, with the mirroring, I guess that could be a proper term. But what I meant to say was sharing energies here. You are also in a manifesting energy here. I feel like keeping the Magician out. It's the same cat too. Like, it's the same cat on the Star and on the Magician. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Right here, and then like right there, the cats. They look like the same cats. So it's kind of like, I just feel like this is like, I really do feel like this is the same energy. Male or female, masculine, feminine, it doesn't really matter. The Magician is, you know, I'm in the Green Witch's Tarot, the Magician is the witch. So some of you, you know, maybe you do resonate with being like Wiccan or pagan or something like that. That could be where like the connection with Odin is coming in here. That doesn't necessarily have to be the case. Like, whatever it is that you're doing, it's like you have all of the tools in front of you, and you're ready to start, I don't know, like calling in. We have the number 1 as well. Why is the moon here? You're starting on, I feel like you're starting on a new path, but it's almost like, it's kind of like both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine are starting on a new path, but I feel like with the Divine Feminine, it might be more of kind of like I want to say like treacherous, but that's not really like the right word. It's just kind of like more of a, maybe it's unseen. Maybe they're doing more shadow work. It could be that. And with the Divine Masculine, the Divine Masculine might actually they might kind of have their head in the clouds a little bit with this risky new endeavor. For some, it's a risky new endeavor, but they're very carefree about it. It's like it's kind of like a childlike, it's a belief and a faith. It's like that childlike faith and belief. It's like, I'm feeling like when a child believes in Santa, you know, like they know that they just believe. They know that he's going to show up and bring them gifts because they just believe. Anyway, back to the Divine Feminine. We'll get to the Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine. starting on a path of shadow work. But I think that this is probably not the first time that the Divine Feminine has gone down this path. This is not her first rodeo. And she definitely has the tools in front of her to clear this path for some, you know? It could be a path that has not been tread in a very long time. And so it's like, this is all metaphorical, but it could be like really like overgrown, you know? And so she has to kind of go in there with and like clear the path. But I do feel like with these wolves here behind this lady here on the moon card, it feels like you have, or this Divine Feminine has very strong, I'm feeling protectors in the spirit world, in the spiritual world. This could be like ancestors or guides, something like that. Like, you're not walking this path alone. Like, she might be the only human, but she is not walking this path alone. I'm feeling for some, she's not the only witch, or she may be the only witch, but she's not walking the path alone. So for some of you, that could definitely be significant. Something about the moon, or the moon phases might also be significant for you as well. This could have something to do with the new moon. It could begin with a new moon, the first new moon of the year, maybe. I feel like that's coming up, but only take what resonates for you. For others of you, it could be like a moon in Cancer, like a new moon in Cancer. I'm not really feeling like a new moon in Pisces. It feels more of like a new moon in Cancer. Okay, why is the moon here? For the Divine Feminine, we have the Page of Swords and the Two of Wands. So definitely starting off on a new path with the Page of Wands here. It could definitely be something brand new. For some, you might be working on, for some, I kind of feel like it could be going back to school, or like some sort of like new knowledge. You could be learning something new. For others of you, it could be like a new way of communicating, or like maybe a new way of thinking or processing information. But I really feel like, because this person, there's a lot of books in their bag and like scrolls and stuff. It's kind of like they're, they are, for some, it's kind of, I'm getting this feeling of like they are supposed to be on their way to school, and instead they stopped because they found this sword, and they're like, ooh, look, a shiny sword. But what they don't realize is it's actually kind of dangerous. So there could be like a need for caution here. But then again, with the Magician has the sword. So I'm really not picking up on that energy. I mean, that might be applicable for some, definitely, but I'm getting this more of a sense of like somebody learning something new, starting something new. It could be letting go of a structured way of thinking. This could have something to do with programming, like things that we were taught when we were children, things that we're taught by our society, by our culture, by where we live, by the people around us, by our community, with the B card here, by our community. And it could be a releasing of that. It could have something to do with like rules or restrictions. Maybe this has something to do with like, for some, it's kind of like, this is just like an example, but like maybe for some it has to do with like maybe you grew up, or your family is very strong in a certain particular faith that has a lot of very rigid rules and structures to it, and you are exploring something that's less structured and less rigid, and maybe there's kind of like maybe it has something to do with that. It's kind of like a releasing of I don't really know how to say it. Kind of like the fact that you care. It's almost like you don't care anymore. For some, it's that's what I'm feeling. It's like you don't really care anymore about breaking the rules. But it's not really breaking the rules. It's just realizing that there actually aren't any rules. Harm none, do what you will. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you are not being a total, complete dick and being nefarious in your actions, then, you know, do what you want to do. It's called freedom, free will, you know, like free will. Your will is free. Like, and we have the Two of Wands. So somebody is, somebody's made a decision here. They made a decision. I feel like it's to start off on a new path. I really feel like they're starting off on a new path here. Yeah, Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This person, this divine feminine, might be having to leave behind connections. They might be making new connections, but they've also either had to. For some, they had to. This could be past energy. For others, they are currently leaving behind past connections, friendships, you know, romantic connections, family connections, things that were no longer serving them. I'm noticing that there's smoke coming out of one of these cups here. So it's kind of like somebody, like, either, I'm getting a sense of like they blew out the candle. You know, they put an end to something. I'm also kind of getting a sense of like maybe something might have been like a little chaotic. Like there could have been like a little explosion of some sort, you know, with one of the cups. Maybe it was like for some of the situations that they were letting go of, some of these cups here that they're walking away from were explosive in whatever, you know, form you want to put that in. So that's really what I'm feeling here for the divine feminine, is that the divine feminine is walking away from things that are no longer serving them. They are letting go of some like rigidity. It's not really like structures. It's just kind of like unnecessary rules. You know, like say like you're only allowed to pick. You know, if you're coloring, you're only allowed to use the primary colors. You know, red, blue, green, or whatever they are, you know, yellow. You're only allowed to use the primary colors. And then you discover all of the other colors. And you're like, oh my God. Like, it's like you have a box of only 4 colored crayons. And then all of a sudden you find in a drawer a box of 8 colored crayons. Or a box of 24 colored crayons. Or, oh my gosh, 48. Could you imagine? Like, and this person is like, no. You can't use that. You can't use that. Or these people or this society or this community. You can't use those colors. Those colors are wrong. You can't do that. You have to only use these colors. You have to only use these colors. Why? Like, why? There's 48 more of them. Why can I not use all the other ones? That's silliness. Do you see this beautiful picture I can create? Anyway, I'm going to take a pause for some coffee. That's what I'm getting for the divine feminines. Let's move on to the divine masculines here. Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. New beginnings. New beginnings. Why is the Magician here? Nine of Wands. Ooh. Okay, so divine masculine may have just come out of some sort of a battle of some kind. I don't really know what that could be. I feel like they could be wounded. This could have been like some sort of like for some it could have been like a mental battle, a battle of wills, a battle of wits. They've defeated their enemies, but I'm almost getting the sense of like a shell shock. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Wait, the Tower on the bottom of the deck. Oh, divine masculines. Ouchie. Four of Cups, Justice, the Hermit. For some of you, this could be involving a connection of some sort. There's some sort of karmic justice that was going on here. Sudden change. This divine masculine probably was not expecting whatever this tower was that came in here. They weren't expecting that to happen. I think it took them definitely by surprise. This person here on the Nine of Wands looks very, very surprised. This could have been brought in by somebody with like malicious intents. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case. The tower moments are very sudden change. It is usually brought in by the divine. So it could have been some sort of, it could be because this divine masculine has been working towards some sort of new manifestation, or it could just be because this divine masculine might be going through some sort of an awakening. They might be discovering who they are, or they might be discovering some sort of spirit. They might be having some sort of connection to whatever their spirituality is, whatever that resonates with them. They're getting connected to the divine. This divine masculine is getting connected to the divine. And it brought in a tower moment that they were not expecting. Oh. Well, snap. Give me, what is this Tower moment? Can't even say words. 3 of Cups. Wow, interesting. So, again, more mirroring going on here, because the Divine Feminine got the 3 of Cups too, but I'm feeling this with the Divine Masculine. This could have been involving friends or family. This could have been some sort of a third-party situation. This could have involved 3 people. Could have been 3 sisters, 3 friends. They could be in a family group, for sure. Something, again, with the moon. Something with the moon. There could have been drinking involved. Yeah, there could have definitely been drinking involved. For some, I'm kind of feeling like there could have been some sort of like emotional games or some sort of attempt at emotional manipulation. But I do feel like whatever it was, this Divine Masculine has like defeated the energy. They have like the Tower fell, you know? They weren't expecting it. These this energy showed up. They weren't expecting it. The Tower fell, but they did come through it here because they are the Magician. You know, because they may have like been instinctively aware for some. And they are moving on. It does feel like it was very ouchy though. Okay, so why is the Fool here? That's quite a bit. Wow. We have the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the King of Pentacles. You guys, the Divine Feminine got the Emperor and the Divine Masculine has the Empress. So there could definitely be, for some of you, you may know who the other person is. This could definitely be your person. I'm trying to like get all of these up together, but they're very little and there's 4 of them, so hopefully you can see them all. The Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, King of Pentacles. So with the Empress, we have Taurus, Libra energy showing up. With the King of Pentacles, we have Earth energy. The Wheel of Fortune, I can't think of what energy that is. It's literally pointing at a house right now. I feel like this, and then we have the Moon with more Cancer, Pisces, and like this cat is looking in the water here with the Moon, and they are looking at themselves as being a big cat. I feel like this Divine Masculine has like, for some, I'm feeling like they defeated their foes. Like they're seeing through illusions here. They're seeing their worth, their self-worth. They're feeling very lucky. I feel like they could be wanting to move towards either this feminine or I feel like it's this feminine, to be honest with you, because it's their Empress. It's their Empress. I feel like that could be what's hidden here from the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine might have absolutely no idea. This Emperor could be an Earth sign. I feel like this Feminine may have absolutely no idea. This could be a no contact situation. There's like there's also like a really big sense of a like abundance here. This Divine Masculine could be going through they could like sell their home or like get a bigger home or like move home. There could be something about like their business and feeling like growth and abundance in the sense of like stability and finances. And because of the Wheel of Fortune here is pointing at a house, I don't know if you can see that on this teeny tiny card, but it's pointing at a house. So for me, I'm feeling very much like it's either their actual home, or it just has to do with like, you know, the home is where the heart is. So wherever their heart is, your home is where your heart is. This Divine Masculine's heart might be with this Empress. That's so sweet. But anyway, wherever their heart is, you know, there could be like a lot of, it could have something to do with that, like something to do with their home. Stability, abundance, fertility. Maybe they're working on their home. Maybe they've been like remodeling, or like, I don't know, for some they could be selling their home or like buying a new home. It could be remodeling. There's a lot of abundance. We have the Magician again on the bottom of the deck. This divine masculine is like really in his power. He is straight up in his power. The Tower came in and now he's in his power. Because I can't help but feel like I'm remembering, I think it's the Green Witch's Tarot, where the Tower card is the Wild Hunt, and there's like a light shining inside of the tower, and I always get this feeling like the Fae are coming in, the Divine are coming in. On the card, it's the Fae, that's why I say that, but the Divine is coming in to break the tower down so this light that's trapped inside can come out. And I feel like that might have been what happened here with the divine masculine. Like whatever tower moment happened for him, like it released his light, it shined his light, his magic, his power. Like maybe he called his power back. Get it? That's so awesome. I'm so proud of like this divine masculine, whoever this resonates for, like, you know, because like, I'm gonna be straight up, like, usually we don't get those kinds of energies. Like, you don't usually see that kind of energy from the divine masculine. Like, the divine masculine, they usually, like, are dealing with karmic BS, you know? Like, this is awesome. Like, this is amazing. Like, this is a divine masculine that's doing its freaking work. You know what I mean? And, like, obviously, like, the divine feminine is doing her work, too. Like, and I'm not saying that, obviously. It's just divine feminines, we tend to know the journey a little bit sooner. But that's what I feel here. I feel like this is a divine masculine who's doing his work. He's connected with the divine, or reconnected for some. That's amazing. That's beautiful. There could still be some financial stuff that's being balanced out here. I do kind of feel like maybe they either have figured out how to balance out their finances, or they are they're still kind of like in the middle of balancing out. I think it's going to depend. It's going to be different for everybody. Okay, so let's move on here. Let me get some more coffee, because coffee is life. So I want to actually start off with the some zodiac signs. Now this is going to be for both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. We're going to kind of jump around a little bit here, so just bear with me. Going with the flow today with the reading. So this is going to be for both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So this could be your sign, their sign. It could be signs you're dealing with. It could be other placements within your chart. Because do keep in mind that we all have more than just our sun sign. So, okay, let's get into it. So the first one we have is Leo. We also have the number 5. So 5 could be a life path number. 5 is also the number of the Hierophant, and it does signify change, which would be the Tower card. And I may have already said this, but 5 is also the month of May. So that could be significant as well. We have Scorpio. We also have the number 8. 8 is the words. 8 is the number of the infinity. It's the infinity symbol. When it's sideways, it is literally here, like right over the magician's head. You see? So yeah, so that could be significant. It's also the number of the strength card, which would be Leo. So somebody could definitely be the strength card for me talks about it's not so much like conquering or overpowering your demons. It's more of just like learning to get along with them, you know, understanding that they are there and they're there with feelings and reasons, and you know, you learn to walk along the path with them. Like, you know, in the I can't remember which deck it is, but there's one where she's like walking along the path with the lion, you know. So I'm really getting that. Also 8, we have August, the month of August. 8 could be a life path number as well. And then we have Saturn. Saturn rules Capricorn. It is also the planet of karma. Saturn comes out a lot, like in almost every reading. So if you are watching this at the time of upload, we are in Capricorn season, so Saturn is pretty strong right now. For some, this could have something to do with a Saturn return. That's only going to be significant for some. We also have the number 19. So the 19th of the month might be significant. That would reduce down to a number 1, which would be January, 1 could be a life path number, and 9 could be a life path number for some. We have water. So water would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So Scorpio. We have the number 24, so the 24th of the month might be significant. 2 and 4 would reduce to a 6. That would be the month of June. 6 could be a life path number. 6 is also the planet of Venus, which resonates with, you know, love and attraction, beauty. It is also, Venus is also the ruler of Taurus and Libra. We have Neptune. I keep wanting to say Scorpio. Neptune. So Neptune rules Pisces, more water energy here. Neptune also rules illusions, fantasies. It rules dreams. It's the imagination. It rules the imagination world. Imagination land. Anyway, we have the number 21. So the 21st of the month might be significant. 2 and 1 would reduce to a 3, which would be the month of March. 3 could be a life path number along with 2 or 1. We have Virgo. We also have the number 6. So 6 could be a life path number, the 6th of the month or the month of June. We have the Sun, which rules Leo. Very interesting. The sun for me is also a celestial representation of the divine masculine. So somebody could definitely be could resonate with being a divine masculine. There could be something for some of you. Your divine masculine sun sign could be here. It could also have something to do with where your sun is, like which house your sun is in, and what sign that is. So some of you may need to like check out your natal chart if you haven't done that yet. You can do that for free on astro.com. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but I have used them for years, and it's free. They have a lot of free readings on there. They do have some that you pay for, but they also have free ones. So yeah, for anybody who needs to know that, there's like a leaf on his, I don't know what it is, cloak? Kind of like falls coming in here. Okay, so we have the number 13. So the 13th of the month, that would reduce to 4, which would be April. 4 could be a life path number, 1 and 3. We've had 1 come out a lot. So far we have 111, so 111 might be significant. For somebody here, we also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we got a 7, then we'd also have an 8, and then 9. We have Capricorn. So we have Saturn in Capricorn, Leo in the Sun. So somebody could have, I was gonna say somebody might have their sun in Capricorn, but somebody might have their sun. Well, I guess that would still be the same thing. I feel like it could have something to do with which house Capricorn is in, because I feel like Capricorn rules finances. It could have something to do with the divine masculine here, because there was a lot of the finances coming up. Do your own research on that, because I am very rusty when it comes to astrology, and I really don't know very much about houses. I guess I should probably do more research on that. Anyway, let's move on here. So we have the number 10. So the 10th of the month might be significant. That would reduce to a 1, 1 again. So we have 11, 11. Ones could really be significant here. For some, I'm kind of feeling like maybe you're the firstborn or you're an only child. We have Jupiter. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. Jupiter is the planet of luck. We have the number 18. So the 18th of the month might be significant. That would reduce down to the number 9, which would be September. So 9, 8, or 1 could be a life path number. Another 1. And we have Venus. So for me, Venus is a celestial representation of the divine feminine. So we have the celestial representation of the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming out here. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. I did pick up on Venus earlier, so I'm not surprised that Venus did come out here. We have the number 16. So the 16th of the month could be significant. We have 1 and 6, which would be a 7. We literally have the numbers 1 through 9. All of them. So 7 could be significant. That would be the month of July. Also 6 or 1. Or 1. A lot of 1s. Okay. Now I want to do, let's get some twin flame messages. So, like I said, you don't have to resonate with being a divine partner or a twin flame. It is just the name of the deck. They are channeled messages, but they are channeled messages just of love and connections in general. So what I did here is, and this doesn't have to be your person. Like I said, like, you know, we do all have feminine and masculine within us. So this could resonate for you as being for like just for you, like your feminine and your masculine. But for those who it does resonate as, you know, being the divine partner who are looking for those kinds of messages, I did pull some for that. So I have messages from the divine feminine to the divine masculine, and then messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. I want to start with the divine feminine. So let's see what the divine feminine would like to say to the divine masculine. So the first one we have is, there was outside interference. Do only take the ones that resonate. Leave the ones that don't. If it doesn't resonate for you, it's not for you, and that's okay. Next, we have divine timing is at play. Isn't it always, though? These new emotions confuse me. I have been seeing signs too. I got triggered. So for some of you, this could be a separation situation. I'm kind of feeling like maybe if that is the case, when this was a connection, the divine feminine may have developed feelings that she was probably not used to, and they could have triggered her, and maybe she ran, to be honest with you, because the divine feminine can be a runner too. It can go back and forth. Most of the time, the divine feminine is the chaser and the masculine is the runner, but you do pick up on both energies, you know, like just like you have feminine and masculine within you personally, you are also both a runner and a chaser. It's a game. It's part of being human. It's part of the experience. Most of us have decided not to play those games, but you know, at the same time, when triggers happen, like you can't. It's sort of instinct, you know. It's tribal. It's primal. Primal. I wasn't planning to catch feelings, dude. There you go. I think I feel like I just literally called this divine feminine out. So sorry, divine feminine. But there you go. This divine feminine was not planning to catch feelings. For those who resonate, this divine feminine was not planning to catch feelings for this divine masculine, and she did catch feelings, and they confused the heck out of her, and she got triggered. There's probably some sort of outside interference too. Whatever that might be, it's gonna probably be different for everybody. I just want to hold you. Aww. So she does miss him. There's something about you that I just can't forget. There you go. There you go. For some, I kind of feel like maybe this divine feminine has tried to move on. If this is a no contact situation, I feel like this divine feminine has tried to move on, and there's just for whatever reason, she just can't forget the divine masculine. And it could be because the feelings that she felt for the divine masculine were feelings that she'd never felt before. They're brand new feelings, you know, and maybe that in and of itself was confusing for the divine feminine. Maybe she felt like she'd already experienced, you know, what was considered to be like love, and then she felt these feelings for the divine masculine and was like, okay, I was wrong the whole entire time. I don't know. That's just gonna that was just a message that came through. So coffee break. Okay. In case you're wondering, I'm right about here. Closer. I'm getting closer. I have more though. So when this is over, I'm gonna get more. It is early. It is early. It's not actually, it's in the afternoon, but I woke up late. So it's early for me. All right, now we're going to go into messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. So the first thing that the divine masculine would like to say to the divine feminine is, it wasn't the right time. There you go. I write messages to you and delete them before sending them. So this divine masculine might be thinking about reaching out to the divine feminine. Maybe he just doesn't know what to say. For some, maybe he doesn't think that the divine feminine wants to hear from him. Will you give me another chance? Aw. Yeah, for some, I really feel like this divine masculine might be wanting to reach out to this divine feminine. Maybe he just doesn't know what to say. For some, maybe he doesn't know how to get a hold of her. But for others, like, I feel like he just doesn't know what to say, or he doesn't know what she's going to say. Maybe he doesn't think that she's going to take him back. I do want to point out, it sounds like it's raining right now, so if you hear that in the background, I apologize. My left hand is itching, and that, for me, is a signifier of love, so, man, sorry. I want to show you that I'm serious. Interesting. So maybe in the past, the divine masculine showed up as the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can be a player, or just kind of have that energy, you know, like maybe this was, for some of you, like, well, I feel like we've gotten this before, but like for some of you, maybe this was a situationship, or just kind of like a fling. Like maybe it wasn't any sort of like serious, or wasn't supposed to be any sort of serious, or like maybe it was just like a new thing, or I don't know, like something like that. But it's kind of like, that's kind of what I'm getting here between these two, was like maybe it was like a hookup or like a friends with benefit situation, and I feel like the divine feminine caught feelings, and I feel like the divine feminine could have been the one that like dipped, but we'll see. But it feels like the divine feminine has feelings now, or the divine masculine. Whether or not he did in the past, I'm not really sure. It'll probably be different for everybody, but it meant something to me too. So there you go. I guess in the past he did. It's weird. Maybe there's a miscommunication between them. I want to come home to you every night. Aw. Aw. That's so sweet. And with the divine masculine, we had with the Wheel of Fortune, it was pointing at the home. So for some of you, if you are in a connection, which I'm kind of really not feeling that with this, but if you are in a connection, like this divine masculine might want you to might ask you to move in with them for some, or like you buy a home together or something. Sorry, my stomach is starting to growl. I need food. We have my heart skips a beat when I see you. So for some of you, this divine masculine might see you. You might still see each other. There could be like, I don't know, it's going to be different for everybody. If this divine feminine does something over the internet, something that's like seen publicly, this divine masculine might see her in that way. She might not know that. That's interesting. I have been looking for you my whole life. That's so sweet. Okay. All right, so let's get some signs from the stars. This is going to be for both of them. Let's see what signs might be coming out here. This is my own personal deck. It just has a bunch of different things. So it can be further confirmation or clarification for you. If it doesn't resonate for you, then leave it. It's for somebody else. We have necklace. We have hawk. We have Uranus. So Uranus rules Aquarius. I feel like there's somebody here that's like really thinking too. It could be this divine masculine. Maybe he's really thinking about like what to say to the divine feminine, or how to like reconnect, or like something like that. We have Cancer, so it's definitely feeling Cancer. With all the moon cards that came out, we have April. April could be a name too. We have Libra. Libra. We have Autumn. Autumn could also be a name. We have Venus. Venus came out again. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. We have Eagle. We have 12-12. 12-12. Ladybug. Ladybug. We have Scorpio again. $111. Familiar smells. All right. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Long hair. Blue eyes. And butterfly. I'm getting that song. You my butterfly, sugar baby. I feel like I should know more of that song, but that's all that I'm getting. You my butterfly, sugar baby. Okay, let's see here. I have some runes, so let's do runes, and then I have indigo messages, lightworker messages, and a soul's truth oracle. Those are for the, you know, both for the feminine and the masculine. The runes are going to be for both. So let's start with the runes. I have them all here face down. I did make these runes. I hope that you can see them very well. I don't really think that you can, probably, because I don't think I picked the correct color for writing them. I use the English alphabet because that's the alphabet that I know. So we're just going to try and get some like names, some words, clarification, initials maybe for either you or your person. And then there are some just like other ones. So these are made out of polymer clay. I did make them myself, as I said. So the first one we have is the letter Q. Q. And then we have 1111. Y'all. 111 and 1111 could really be significant. With the letter Q, I'm feeling queen. Queen bee, queenie, queen. We have the yin and the yang. So the yin and the yang talks about balance, light and dark. It does also talk about the feminine and the masculine. We all have feminine, like I said, we all have feminine and masculine within us. It's the yin and the yang. You know, the left side of your body is the feminine, the right side of your body is the masculine. There has to be balance and stuff within both of them. It's like the Two of Pentacles, you know, like he's in the Two of Pentacles card. He's literally standing on this giant freaking ball, holding two pentacles, trying to like balance himself out. Like that's gotta be hard. Not to mention the fact that it would hurt your arms and your shoulders and like your hands, like, and who knows how heavy those pentacles are. And to keep them both, like, it's a lot of work. But there's balance in everything. It's duality. That's our reality, is duality, which rhymes, but it's true. You know, I feel like, yeah. We have the letter I. We have you. For some, I'm feeling I owe you. We have a star. Whew. So I definitely feel like somebody here might be some sort of like a star or a celebrity or mini celebrity or something like that. They could have some sort of like a following or do something where they're seen publicly. This could also be a starseed. Somebody here might resonate with being a starseed. Somebody might like stargazing. We have the letter G. I'm feeling gift, girl, George. We have the letter Y. We have an X. Yeah, an X. So for some of you, this could be your ex in some way. Ex-lover, ex-friend, ex-partner. We have the letter L. We have a hearts. Aw. Hearts. Love. I'm so sorry if you can hear my stomach. It is being very loud right now. So this is a paintbrush. So somebody here could definitely be very, very creative, artistic. They may paint, they may draw, something like that. So whatever they do, it might be seen publicly. We have the letter K. K. We have a letter B. We have a butterfly. Y'all, butterfly. Twice. Butterflies for me are transformation. It feels to me like somebody has come out of their cocoon and they are now a butterfly. They're spreading their wings. Fly, baby, fly. We have the letter O. So we do have IOU. We have the letter E. We have the symbol for the feminine. It is also the symbol for the planet Venus. So Venus coming out again. So definitely more clarification of divine feminine. Also Taurus, Libra. We have a W. We have a C. We have a T. So I see the name Tilly. I also see the word beg. I see like. Somebody, boy, bog. We have the letter N. We have a moon. So Cancer coming out again. Also the divine feminine, because for me the moon is another celestial representation of the divine feminine. We have a letter M. So we have the word men. We also have the word Meg. We have the name Meg. We have the name Ben, B-E-N. So Ben, Benji, Benjamin. Meg would be like Meg, Megan. We have Will. So Will, William. We also have Win. I'm also kind of feeling like Winifred here. Wait, we still have two more. We have Z. And we have, we have fake friend. So somebody might have a fake friend around here. Okay, so let's see here. What do we have? So we have Ben. We have Jen, Jenny, Jennifer. We have Tim. Wait, do we have an M? I thought we had an M. We do right here. Yeah, so we have Tim, Timothy. We have Nick. N-I-C, so that could be like Nicholas or Nicole. Nikolai, maybe. Nico. For some, I'm feeling Nico. We actually have Nico. N-I-K-O. We have Nico. We have K-O, like knocked out. We have U. Y-O-U. We have I-O-U. All right, that's all that I'm getting. If you find any more, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. All right, let's move on here to the oracle messages. Now, these are meant to be advice for you, the viewer, whether or not you resonate with being a divine feminine or a divine masculine. Whichever side resonates for you. Both messages for either side could resonate for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. You know the drill. All right, we're gonna start with the feminines. We're gonna start with the indigo messages. This is my personal deck. They are channeled messages. You don't have to resonate with being an indigo, but for it's just the name of the deck. So the first one we have is spend time with loved ones. So there's that Three of Cups coming out again. So for some of you, I do feel like there could be some gatherings, some get-togethers here with friends and family. Positive, helpful, just positive friends and family, because I do feel like some of the divine feminines have had to deal with some not so pleasant situations. So we have Atlantis. All right, so some of you could have a pull to Atlantis. That is very cool. I can resonate with that for sure. I've always been fascinated with Atlantis. It is time to move on. It's time to move on. There's that Eight of Cups coming out again, so definitely feel like the Divine Feminines are walking away from people, places, situations, mindsets that are no longer serving them. We have Palladian. So you could resonate with being a Palladian for sure. Definitely could resonate with being a Starseed. And then we have keep your word. Keep your word. So I feel like that's something that's really important to this Divine Feminine, is to not only keep her word herself, but to have those around her be honest and trustworthy, you know? Okay, so for the Divine Masculines, the Indigo messages we have is show up and bring it. If you're going to show up, baby, show up and bring it. Be all you can be. The time has come for you to stand up. Wow. Show up and bring it, and the time has come for you to stand up. All right. And then we have sit down and breathe. So for some, this Divine Masculine may need to take a break. For others, he just may need to chill a little bit. He might be really upset about something, and this is just a reminder to not let that energy consume you. Sit down and breathe. For some, you may need to meditate. Like all flowers, the time has come to grow. Okay. And then Lightworker messages for the Divine Feminine. First one we have is play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Again, Three of Cups energy. I really feel like this Divine Feminine needs to go out, or will be going out more, having more fun, being more social, maybe like going, like I said, like maybe having some drinks, because there are a lot of cups here, and here even on this play one, that's a champagne glass right there. So, you know, it could be like definitely loosening up, having some fun, you know, with positive people and influences. We have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? We have the Age of Light. You have been training for this for lifetimes. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? For those who don't know, the niggling feeling is your intuition. We have Anna, or Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. So for some of you, the name Anna or Anna might be significant for you. That could be the name of a grandmother or a great-grandmother. For some of you, you might work with Jesus. Jesus might be an ascended master that you work with. You may have just like a really strong connection to Jesus. We have protection. Call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retrieval. All right. And then for the masculines, y'all have a lot. So we have leap. You go first, and the universe will catch you. So there's the full card there. That's a reminder to trust in the divine, trust in the plan, and also that, you know, just go for it. The universe will support you and will catch you, but you have to go first. You have to make that first move. You know, it's like people, like for example, like you can't say, you know, I want to meet somebody that's X, Y, and Z, and, you know, fall in love and all this stuff if you just stay in your house and don't go out and do anything. Like you have to actually go out and like put in the effort. You have to meet the universe halfway. You know what I mean? We have align your needs. What is not aligned or needs to change? Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Wow, very interesting. So both the divine feminine and divine masculine could be Pleiadian. Wow, that is That is, I don't have words. I don't have words. I'm shocked. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So this divine masculine could be an empath, especially if he is Palladian though. We have no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Yeah, I feel like this divine masculine might be going through some tower moments with like, it could be karmic connections. We have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Cracked open like that tower. That tower cracks open and out comes that light that's been trapped in there forever. Or however long. We have inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. For some with this, with that tower, with this divine masculine, it's kind of almost a sense of like maybe, I don't know, maybe this divine masculine is like withdrawn spiritually, or like maybe like, I'm just kind of getting this sense of like the divine's like, there you are, like I've been looking for you, I couldn't find you, you were hidden, and now I found you, and now I'm gonna free you. I'm gonna set you free. That's very interesting, and that, you know, only take that if that resonates for you. We have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yeah, straight up, this divine masculine is totally going through a spiritual awakening, I think, of some sort. You know, we have Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Maybe they have been looking into their Akashic records. We have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't dim to fit in, baby. Just be you. Be your authentic self, because you're freaking amazing. And anybody who can't understand that or see that, they can just go somewhere else. That's their problem. That is not your problem. Okay? Never your problem. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. There's another one about taking a break here for the divine masculine. So I think that the divine masculine might be overworking himself a little bit. Maybe he focuses a lot on work. I feel like it could be because he's trying to balance out some sort of finances, or it could have something to do with his home. And then we have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Dude, seriously? This is the Tower card in this deck, in the Lightworker deck. So the divine masculine literally got the Tower card twice. What are you clinging on to? Okay, I feel like starting with the divine masculine. Let's go with the Soul's Truth Oracle. So we have, what am I grateful for right now? Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. Today's soul action. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful for today. Notice the abundance growing within you. Stay positive, divine masculines. Stay positive and develop an attitude of gratitude. I'm not saying that you haven't, it's just, you know, always keep that in mind. So for the divine feminines, we have, to where does my soul want to travel? When we travel, we grow, we open up our little worlds to more adventure, thrills, patience, understanding, trust, and oneness. Our hearts and minds expand, and our desires are satisfied. Where is your soul calling you to visit? Today's soul action. Pick a location on your desired list. Choose a date when you will get there and start planning. Create a Pinterest board or start searching on travel sites for the best restaurants. Anything that will create movement to let the universe know you are ready to make it happen. Believe you can. Wow, I like that. All right, you guys, those are all the messages that I have for you. I really hope that they were helpful and that they resonated. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whenever it was that you were tuning in to this reading, and I'll see you in the next one.